Hi, this is Lorraine, and I've been guided to do this video. This is going to be a brief discussion on the convergence. This is a culmination of the 3 videos I just did. I was driven, or I was guided to talk about all time being now, timelines, and cycles, so I could talk about convergence. What we are going through right now is a convergence. It is a convergence of all the timelines and all the cycles for Earth. All of these experiences that were separated or perceived as being separate are now coming into alignment. All the experiences that have manifested on this world, in this existence, are as they are. All the possible realities, all of these timelines, all these lines that people have come to know as timelines are falling away. Anything that has not manifested into reality by the will of the divine are falling away. And remember, I said all these ideas, these timelines, are considerations. They are considerations of the divine consciousness. All possible realities considered by the divine consciousness. Anything that has not come into fruition as the will of the divine is falling away. It will fall away. That has come through very clear. All these cycles, all the cycles that we've experienced on Earth, and I talked about Lemuria, I talked about Atlantis, I talked about us, all these cycles of time that we've gone through as a planet. All that information, that experience, is being integrated and converged into the divine consciousness. So possible realities are not realities that did not come to fruition are not realities that have value and will be discarded. I'm sorry, that's what just came to my mind. They will be discarded because they do not have value. They do not have value for the greater good. They do not have value for the divine consciousness. This is very important to understand. I talked about how we are divine. We are, even though we perceive ourselves as separate, there is no separation. We are the divine consciousness. We are innately connected to the divine consciousness because we are the divine consciousness. So this is our will. And as we grow and expand, we understand this to be true. And we accept it. We accept it because we understand that this experience is meant to help us grow as omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent being of existence. Okay? From this place of understanding ourselves, I know that might be difficult, but it's so important to understand that. And I feel, and I'm saying this because right now as I'm saying this, I feel so much anger, so much resistance. And it's not necessarily from anybody watching this video. It is from this energy that is so deeply invested in control and manipulation. It's from that unbalanced part of divinity. But like I said, we are going through a fasting. The divinity is going through a fasting. It is removing the parts of itself that are unhealthy. And that's what this convergence is about. This convergence is about integrating all the valuable information that was experienced on this world through our experience, our perception of ourselves as separate. Were billions of experiences for divinity to help that source understand what it truly is, help us understand what we truly are. Okay? This is about our growth as perceived separate, but also as whole. And so this recalibration, this integration, this convergence is about our evolution as divinity. And I understand that might be hard to understand, but this is a profound experience that we're having right now. This is a profound change that we are not only having as individuals, as a world, but universally. Universally. There are numerous, multiple timelines, cycles, experiences converging into a reality that is meant to kickstart us on our next level of consciousness. This convergence is the foundation for us to build from as we evolve and move to this what the esoteric community calls the 5D level of consciousness, but what I refer to as this greater expanded place of awareness. We are at a profoundly pivotal moment as we expand to a level of awareness of not only ourselves but our place in this universe. And as we move into that place, divinity is creating the foundation for us to grow from as we begin to see ourselves as whole, as we release this idea of duality and merge into this idea of being whole, one, unified, and divine. Okay? I don't want to keep on talking, but I just can't express in words. I cannot express in words the profound nature of this convergence. Any idea of timeline, any idea of cycle is being erased and removed. All valuable experiences on this world that fortify us in our next level of evolution are being converged and placed where it is most valuable. And so as I'm saying that, I see the Akashic records being modified, I see DNA being modified, I see all the building blocks of the reality that we perceive, the things we perceive as being building blocks. I see all of those things being modified. And the information that divinity wants us to have as we move to this next level of consciousness is being integrated into those building blocks. Okay? I think I'm going to stop there. Thank you.